What's up, everybody? Welcome to Perfect Form Forever, where we talk anime, manga, and everything in between. My name is Oliver Williams, and let's get straight into this video. So this video is going to be about the good old One Piece card game. So I just want to let you guys know how it's been since I got the cards, did the box openings, and since then have been going to my local card shops and been doing the local tournaments. And since this being my first trading card game ever doing the battle thing, let me tell you something. I suck. I suck bad. So I didn't expect to be the best at it going forward, but it's just funny that when I go to because I've been to several places already, maybe 5 different places. I'm in the Los Angeles area, so there's a handful, like a good handful of different places to play. So I have that going for me. But going to these places, I'm like the only one that's never played a card game before. I tell people, yeah, this is my first card game. You know, I'm just getting into it. And they're like, really? Like a lot of them's coming from Digimon, Dragon Ball Super or Super Dragon Ball, whatever it's called, and Pokemon. So when I go into these games, these guys are already fine-tuned and understand how to play the game, and they're super good at it. So one thing that's been tripping me up while I'm playing these games is one is that I'm building my decks from scratch. So I have a deck. I go to a local tournament, lose several times. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. I'm getting better and better, but I lose. Then when I come back home, I take out cards, put in cards, and try to say, okay, what was my weakness going into this battle and things like that. So I try to do like a recap. But what I've seen that a lot of people do is that they just look at what people do in Japan, what's winning in Japan, and just taking that and just copy and paste and boom. Because a lot of times when I go to these locals, they literally have either a website or YouTube going, and they just literally, whatever they have on that screen, they just copying it and going at it. So I'm not sure if they're winning it, but it's just crazy that no one puts their own flair or their own personality into their decks. It's kind of just copy and paste, and since it won there, should win here. So that's one thing I've noticed. But other than that, the people there are super nice. Everyone has their cliques, so I'm like kind of off by myself, just kind of observing, see what's going on, and trying to interject myself into a conversation that I know a little bit about, like if someone's showing off their collection or whatever. So that's been interesting. But I'm not too bummed about being the outcast, because that's nothing to me. I could be by myself and just do my own thing. So that's all good. But it's just cool that when I do go into the tournaments, not all of them, but most of them are cool people. And, if I make a mistake, they'll let me know what's going on, things like that. But so one thing that I've been hearing about going to these game stores and things like that is that, or even conventions, is that people do not either wash themselves or wear deodorant. And I could let you know right now that I'm not sure if it's a stereotype or something that's been rampant in this kind of community, but it's true. Some of these fellas is like, damn, dude, like, I don't know if I want to beat you in the game, or I just want this game to be over with so I can just go get away from you. So that's been a thing. So that's kind of weird. So if you don't know, well, you should know because I haven't said it. I'm a personal trainer. So not my appearance, but how I look and how I smell kind of goes into being a personal trainer. So I can't go into a session training someone funky. So that's just been drilled into me. So it's kind of weird going into these public places and people are just not smelling the best. So that's weird to me. Also, you have some of them while you have most of them, I would say 85% of them are cool. But since I'm going to some of the places more regularly, there are that 15% that are super arrogant. Like they sit down in front of you and they expect you to know how to do everything. They expect you to know all the lingo, the gestures, and things like that, and they play super fast. So usually when I sit down with someone, I was like, I'm new to this, so just verbalize what you're doing so I can follow. But some of them just go boom, 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 bump that, I'm sending that away, I'm tacked for this. I'm like, dude, come on, right? Then when it's my go and I'm looking at my cards I'm trying to make a plan on what to do. Come on, we don't got that much time. It's Thursday, this, that, and third. And it's like, oh my goodness, dude, shut up. And it's funny, like I try to refrain myself to acting out in any kind of way, like, you know, not standing up for myself, but kind of saying, all right, cool, all right, just give me a second, all right. But then I said to myself, wait, hold up, I could check these people. I could check them, and they're not going to do anything to me. So one person in particular, of course I'm not going to say any names, he was trying to say, oh, you're taking too long, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And I was like, dude, hold up and just be quiet right now. And he kind of just, I said, in that moment, I was like, oh, that's right. I'm not in this world, so I can just kind of check people. I'm not like, I don't fit how these other local people are. So I could be like, hey, be quiet. And they'll listen to me. So that was interesting. So after that moment, things got a bit better. If someone's acting a certain way towards me, I just check them right there and they'll just kind of be quiet. But I don't have to do that too much. Everyone else has been great. As far as there's 5 promo cards. The reason why I'm going to these are for the promo cards, and hopefully if I get to win one, get the winner promo card. But there are 5 promo cards that you get for participating. You get a promo card and you get a promo pack, right? So I've been to, counting the cards, I've been to 5 local tournaments, and I'll show it on the screen because I don't feel like getting my card binder. I got, as far as the promo packs, I got 2 of the Yamato ones, 2 of the Luffy ones, which I'm happy for, and 1 Law one. So there's 2 cards I don't have yet, is the Kaido and the other Luffy one. The other Luffy one is one I really want to get. And so far it's just, honestly, losing is the best way to learn anything. Honestly, it sucks to lose, but losing is the best way to, like, okay, what did I do? What went wrong? And how can I make it better? So most people that lose, you have to go through that cycle of getting better, figuring out what's going on. But a lot of people, it seems like, that win a lot, they don't change. They don't change their decks. They don't really change their game. So I could go into those matches and say, okay, I know what this player does. I know what cards they're going to try to bring out. So hopefully I could counter it when that turn comes. So that's what's dope. I just like building up the deck and, you know, and there's people that tell me like little hints and things like that. And one thing I've been struggling with, it's pacing and missing opportunities. All right, so pacing and missing opportunities. Now with pacing, I learned this from actually a YouTuber I subscribe to called, I think it's UniXTCG, that since I play Red Zoro, he's known to rush. So not to rush as soon as I get the card. So if I get a card, I'll play it and try to go after you. Get it? But in one of his videos, he said that, I'll link it below. He said that you don't have to put it out when you get it. Kind of wait towards the middle end game so you could kind of knock your opponent off. I think he wants something like that, but that really helped me. And also just missed opportunities with blocking my leader and blocking characters. It's just that sometimes I just forget I have cards on the board and I'm just focused on my hand. So sometimes just slowing the game down a little bit and just focus on, okay, what do I have in hand? What are my opportunities? And where can I strike and when? So it's been fun. I hope to I'm going to be doing more in the month of December, going into January. And for the West Coast in California, there's going to be a big tournament called the Treasure Cup, February 4th, that I believe registration starts on next week. So I'm gonna register for that, and I'm gonna take me and my family out to Long Beach, and my wife is gonna probably take my kid and go somewhere else. But I'm gonna be there just to, you know, soak in all the vibes and see how this kind of environment is. So I'm practicing to get a bit better to participate in that. We'll call it a regional event, to be more competitive in that regional event. So I gotta, if I win, that's cool. But if I lose, I just keep, you know, reorganizing, understanding the game, try to get more tips in, and just watching how other people play their position. Because I lose to all colors: red, purple, blue, and green. I lose to all of them, and all those losses, I figure out, okay, this card I don't need because I like the character, but this card's more essential because they could really blow a strategy on my opponent. So it's been good. You know, I began like my last event, I went like 1-3, which was like every time I go to a specific place, I just do horrible. I don't know why, and that's why I'm not gonna go back there. But everywhere else, I'm either 2-2 or 3-2, depending on how many rounds they do. It's usually typically 5 or 4 rounds, and I'm usually have equal number of wins and losses. So the place that I keep losing, I'm gonna kind of take that one to the side a little bit. I'm gonna try to see if I can do more webcams just to what happens when I have bad hands and how to play those. But honestly, all in all, it's been fun, right? And a lot of people say it's gonna be a money pit. I see that already because of course, I'm only talking about the English version of the One Piece card game. I already have set 2 pre-ordered for March, and I already have set 3 pre-ordered for June of next year. Crazy, right? So, and the thing is, the prices of these booster boxes, like I got my booster boxes on the high end was $110, I believe, or $100. That's on the high end, and that's because I did it right around the release date. But the ones I pre-ordered early in the year, around May, June, July, they were like $70. Pre-orders for set 2 probably already sold out and going around 110, right? Depending on the shop, already 110. And pre-orders for the 3rd set, a case usually goes around, we'll say $700. A case for it is already go for $1,000, and the booster boxes is going around $80 right now. $80 right now, and that one's in June. Most people are sold out of cases for set 2 already. So I got that in already. So it's just crazy how much this game is blowing up. And of course I picked the most popular damn game, and how much these prices are just skyrocketing. And a lot of the cards I have, they're just increasing in pricing. Increasing. The Zoros I have, the 3 Zoros I have. The super rare, alternate art, super rare, and the alternate art leader cards, they just keep going up, 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 and up. I'm like, my goodness. Even my Boa alternate art is going up in price. I'm like, I don't like that card. Now I have to keep it. So I mean, it's been fun collecting the cards. Like I'm still trying to decide if I'm a collector or a player first. Because collecting the cards, I have to put the cards to the side and not play them. But being a player, I have to play them first, then collect it if I'm not using it anymore. So I'm still trying to decide which one I want to be first. But all in all, it's been a good journey so far for the first month of playing this TCG. I admit that I suck and I don't plan on being the best at this game, but it's just good experience getting out there, doing something new, and having fun at the same time. So I'll update you guys I'll update you guys as needed to tell you what's going on. If I do win, I'll probably do the winner pack with y'all and see what I get. But until then, it's up in the air. And definitely, I'm training towards the Treasure Cup, which is the regional event here in California in February. So hopefully, I get good enough to be confident to go there and not lose the first round. At least win 2 rounds, then we'll see what happens. It's off to the races after that. All right, so I've been rambling for too long. I'm gonna get out of here. So again, I appreciate you. Comment if you have to. Comment if you played a One Piece game or you want to play it, and tell me how your experience was. Please like this video if you're into this kind of thing. Subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content, and hit the bell if you want to see more of the videos when I put them out. All right. So I appreciate you. You guys keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully, I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Keep producing these videos so you can watch it. All right. So again, it's Oliver, Perfect Form Forever, and I'm out. Peace.